Why ho there people, what's going on? My name is Big Mooney and this here is episode number 43 of the Battlefield 4 Top Plays. I just wanted to start today's episode with something a little bit different. It's not every day you see a jet pilot get his head blown off by a 44 Deagle. But as per usual, I've got 10 awesome clips lined up for your viewing pleasure, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Starting off this week's top plays, we've got It's Hot Plane and Garment Railway with the SRAW. Starting off the clip, he's just going to pester this enemy tank here, hitting it one time before he realises he's only got one missile left, has to back off in search of an ammo crate. And he finds one, out in the middle of no man's land. Not too sure what that support guy was thinking when he left that there. But he spots an enemy helicopter, and with his first attempt, he of course diverts that right into the helicopter's face, taking it right out of the sky. Speeding forward by about 20 odd seconds, the helicopter has spawned once again and is on its way. And once again, he takes it out first time. So 2 for 2, not too shabby. Once again, I've skipped forward, and once again, it's respawned, and once again, he takes it out. 3 shots in a row, denying the enemy air superiority. Awesome play. Now, this is a little bit different here from for Cheese 7. He's playing an Operation Metro, and he has the EOD Bot. Yeah, you can see where this is going. The enemy HVT, presumably the best player on their team, I'm gonna just assume so if he's been marked as HVT. He goes straight after him with the EOD bot, takes him down. That guy was confused as shit, he did not know what was going on. Neither did that third guy, he just gets burned right in the fucking rectum. And now he's just gonna go hunting down this guy, who once again has no idea that there's just a little robot just there, ready to just completely toast his fucking arse. And he's just going to go once again looking for some more people to kill. Now, the enemy team are aware of where he is, but I mean, EOD bots can be very awkward to hit sometimes when they're just all over the shop, not being able to control them perfectly. So somehow he manages to make his way out there. I mean, they're not that difficult to kill, they can be awkward, but he seems to get away, gets himself one more kill, and coming down towards the stairs again, he's going to ambush these two guys. And the one that he focuses on, once again, right at the end of his life, he actually just spots this thing coming for him and he just sort of squished him and everything there in the end. But yeah, something a little bit different, a very nice little kill streak with an EOD bot of all things. Moving on once again, we have Turtain0619, and he's been on Dawnbreaker, and he's sort of approaching this flag here at a snail's pace. I think the enemy team are actually holding his team back, they're not faring too well. So he decides he's going to take it upon himself to absolutely demolish the enemy team, and upon entering this area down here, he's already killed 3 people. You may have noticed his kill-death ratio at the start of the video. He was already going 25 for 1. So he's doing not too badly at the moment, and he's just going to continue to kill everyone, crushing those 2 guys, getting 1,452 points, scratched that 1,562, but I believe he's now up to 37 kills, including that one just there, so that is 12 kills we've witnessed so far throughout this clip, and we've only been on this for about 30 odd seconds. There goes another one. Yeah, he just sort of rolls into the area and completely demolishes the enemy team. And one guy does sneak up on him, get some C4 on there, and another rocket came in and took him out. But he just got out there just in time. So he's going to get one last kill of the clip. And this is a very nice little shot on a moving dirt bike, or a moving quad rather, coming right at him. Very nice stuff. Next up on today's show, we have Stone Sant, and he's playing some air superiority on Silk Road. And it's actually been a while since I've featured any air superiority clips, and well, this is the first one in a while for a reason. This guy is just gonna absolutely wreck the enemy team. Like, the game has just begun, and he's just gonna go off on a big kill streak, as you do. And what I'm actually gonna do for this clip is, if you want to just witness some good flying, and if you're into that sort of thing and enjoy watching someone who's good at flying just demolishing people who, I don't know if they are or aren't, because he just doesn't really give them a chance, but I'm going to let you guys enjoy this with the music, and if you want to skip ahead, I'll put a timestamp on screen, click to there in the video, and you can just continue on to the next clip. So there you are, enjoy. Next up here, we've got Pakalasku. He's playing in Galmud Railway and he has a SRA. This seems familiar. But already has an enemy helicopter in his sights. He's already fired his missile, directs that right into the enemy helicopter at quite a long range. Not a bad shot whatsoever. It just seems he's just perched up here and just letting rip with missiles and seeing what he can do. Second shot in a row, going after another enemy helicopter. Once again, he gets it. That is some range. That was a crazy shot. And to make it 3 for 3, there you go. In a matter of seconds, 3 shots in a row on aircraft. Next up here today, we've got Lead the Machine, or Led the Machine, I'm not entirely sure. Actually featured clips a long time ago by this guy, and this guy is really good, to just put it mildly. But he's playing with a Scar H on Operation Locker, and as he comes up the stairs, that's a similar scenario we've seen plenty of times. Enemy team are just perched up there looking the other way, so he's just going to take full advantage of it and kill as many people as possible in a short time frame. Already up to 738 points in his streak, it just runs out unfortunately before he takes out his next target. And this must be one of those servers where you're not allowed explosives because people just keep on chucking smoke everywhere. But after he was done with that situation, he's going to move further into the map, take down another guy who was lurking around these cells over here, perches himself inside one of these, and takes down another 2. There's one thing I want you guys to notice throughout this clip, and it's the guy's movement. The guy knows where to be, he knows where to position himself, he doesn't let himself be seen by too many angles, and he just demolishes enemy players as if they're nothing. I mean, they don't really get much of a chance to really react to his presence because they're already dead by the time they see him. He's extremely accurate. As you can see there, most of his shots are being landed. Of course, the Scar H is a very accurate weapon, and with that shorter magazine, you have to be accurate for this gun to be really truly effective, and he's just doing a great job. And once the enemies did see him there, you might have noticed he dived out of the way of that enemy player before he got shot, and then using good map knowledge, he goes through the wall, knowing that there was an explosive barrel there for him to explode. I didn't even know that was there, to be honest. I mean, just off the top of my head, I had no idea, but he's just continuing to kill more and more people, and he hits the jackpot here as he picks up an enemy kit of a guy he killed with his shorty 12 gauge, and he did throw down the ammo, but then decided against it because he just basically found the holy grail of guns for Operation Locker with the M249 with an infrared scope on top. I mean, if you pick up this, you keep this. This thing will kill pretty much anything that you can see on this map. And I think he's already killed, what, 3 people? I think 3 people so far, and we've still got a little bit of the clip to go. Now, all in all, in this clip, in about 2 minutes or so, this guy gets roughly 27 kills. I don't know if that's an exact number, you can count it up for yourself, but he just completely demolishes the enemy team regardless. A very nice clip. He gets unlucky in the end there though, but yeah, that was just crazy. Next up today here, we've got Charlie Kills It, and he's on top of the roof with a SRA on Hainan Resort. Now this clip is very unique. I guarantee you have never seen anything like this before. So he has a SRA, and he's going to take a shot there at the enemy helicopter. Unfortunately, just misses out by an inch. Second time round, he takes him out. He whips out his Deagle. You may be wondering, what the fuck is he shooting at? That's an enemy cruise missile. And he's going to take it out of the sky with a Deagle. Yeah. Clip number 8 today, we have Azobza. Yeah. And he has a SRA. Yes, that seems to be common. A lot of people send in SRA clips. And the enemy helicopter's already gone. Yeah, he just shot down an enemy player who was parachuting down with a SRA. And then he goes again. And he lands it again. What? We are firing through clips at this point here. The Giovannin is next. He was in a jet there, he jumps out. And as far as Rendezvous go, that is quite the range to take down an enemy jet there. I mean, I don't know if it's just because of his POV, but he looks miles away and he kills him. But you may have noticed this clip is still going. Of course, whenever I do feature a Rendezvous, most of the time it's because they do things like that. Unfortunately, he doesn't land back in the second time, so it's not officially a Rendezvous, but still, doing it twice, fucking badass. For clip number 10 today, we have Dark Eye 246. And he's playing some rush on Zava 311. And now he's flying through the air. Yeah, this guy and his squad, I'm saying it's this guy, really this clip should be really credited to the whole squad. The teamwork in this clip is insane playing rush here on Zava 311. Instead of trying to battle your way through enemies and get up to this final MCOM station, which can really truly be a bastard sometimes, they decide to go in through the air using C4 and their MRAP to launch their way all the way up here, parachute in. He's taken down one guy with his AWS, and they're just going to get the jump on everyone who decided they were going to camp up here by this last MCOM station. And of course, they're going to just demolish them all here, arm the MCOM station, and all round just amazing teamwork. Unfortunately, he does die here. That's the only one drawback about this clip. But without them doing what they did, their team would not have won the game, at least not for certain. So, fair play, guys. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's Battlefield 4 Top Plays. If you have, please hit that like button down below to help support the show. And I will see you guys with another episode next week.
Revive! They're outside as well.